As I don't have any work this week, I thought it would be worth trying to try playing at a different time of day. When we were last playing, we were getting our butt kicked by the clown puppet outside the opera house. That was embarrassing performance. I don't think I've ever had that much trouble with the clown puppet since my first time playing the game. I think I was just suffering some fatigue. And it was time to end. Now, let's see, I think there's an issue somewhere to turn off the overlay. It gives you the control tips. HUD. I want the HUD on. There we go. I think that's what we're looking for. All right. We've got Gemini on. And it's time to clown on a clown, ideally. Well, that was a great start. There we go. Come on, buddy. Do your punchy attack. Do your one-piece attack. I know you've got it in you. Buddy. Come on. Alright, we've got the electric blitz on him. That's better than my performance usually is here. Oof, I didn't realize you followed up in melee with like that. I guess that's the reward for doing it in melee instead of just standing in the distance. Alright. We got another one here. How much more you got in you, clown? Goodness. Well, that was embarrassing. But we continue. So close. It is a better performance than I was doing at the end of last session, so I will take that as a I'll take that as a win that my assumptions were correct about how to approach this. Is it any... I don't know if I've ever approached from this side before. I doubt it makes a difference. Don't quite have the range to make that work there, do I? Well, it's glad to see you can't punch through walls. That would be demoralizing. Okay, that's a good start, I suppose. I'll take that follow-up. Was not able to get the blitz this time. Got you there. Okay, let's heal real quick. Come on, buddy. I was able to knock you out of that. Oh, okay. I'm not going to pretend that I just absolutely rinsed you, but you're dead, and that makes me happy, because you're harder than what we're about to go up against. I don't remember. Were you guarding anything interesting back there? That's a Meridian Ergo fragment. That's fine. Well, let's spend the Ergo before we go any further. The next boss is pretty tough, so maybe we should... Well, no, our weight's pretty low at the moment, so another point in that it is. But I think we can get another level here. Yeah, let's just crank that up another level. We know we're going to need it later. Into the Opera House we go. Now, the question, can I kill you? No, I was not able to kill you before you got the golden strings. However, can I kill the mama spider? Oh, I am gonna get disrupted to death here. Alright, let's... This was a mistake. Those of you not familiar, the disruption status is an instant kill once it builds up. And I do not currently have much equipped that would give me any kind of resistance to it. Do I have any defense items that would give me a bonus? Alright, so the Arch Shock cartridge will give me a pretty big bonus. So we'll go back to that. There is some question as to why an Opera House puppet... Oh, now she's dead. You all will be much easier to kill. There's some question as to why an Opera House puppet has an instant puppet kill ability. And the explanation that makes the most sense that I've heard is that she's just trying to string control you like she string controls the others. And just as your will is ripped away from you, you die. Was there anything else up here? I don't think so. We'll go to the other side, though, and kill yet another big ol' puppet. I'm gonna hit you right with that, though. Okay, so on the damage front, we're doing pretty well. And now the little puppets will be much easier. Alright, Adelina.
Oh, who are you? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my song. Riddles. I was fooled by him.
Arlecchino, you've done it again.
This place was a shelter. Trisha. I'm so sorry. Oh, Patricia. I'm parched.
Give an apple.
I can't stop death from Trisha. I coveted your voice, Adelina. I know it's wrong.
Poor lady.
I know it's...
But, you know, we'll get the best record in the game after you die, so please die for me. I've been told... Oh, is this a cartridge that'll give us... Or is this a defense item that'll give us better shock resistance? Yes, disruption cartridge. Interesting. It has the exact same resistance as the Arch Shock cartridge. It's just literally better to use the one that we already have in every way except for the weight. So I'm gonna just keep the one that we have. And that's the benefit of leveling up weight. Alright. Supposedly several people want the apple that you give Adelina. I don't think I've ever come across the other person who might want it. There's got to be some blind spot in my play pattern that just always makes me take the choice that would not lead me to that. But I believe that Adeline is the only one who gives you a quest item. So I don't know that it really matters. Alright, now for the fun part. Yay! We're gonna deal with more Spider Lady. Before the babies get involved. Okay, we're good for now. You still pack a punch even without the strings, apparently. But, thankfully hesitation and defeat are strongly correlated, and we did not hesitate. Alright, now this is a bit of a maze that I frequently get lost in. Especially given some of the similar construction between the Opera House and the Grand Exhibition. Ooh, Technique Amulet is not worth using. Gives Technique +4. At lower levels, that's going to give you maybe 12 additional damage. Which is, you know, our damage is already over 200 by now, and other damage amulets give you between like 15 and 20% damage, depending on various factors. If you were doing like a level 1 or an unleveled playthrough rather, I guess going... Maybe equipping that would give you a big damage bonus, but I can't imagine that it would be worth using for the most part. Weapons just do not scale well with stats in this game. Bud? Why am I having trouble with you? I never have trouble with you. I can't remember the last time I didn't perfect parry you. Yet here we are. Alright, let's try not to repeat that. A weapon I'm not going to use since this is a purely Rapier playthrough, but I can sell it. I'll take some cash money for certain. The legendary actress, Adelina Corday, even those who envied her reputation. Not gonna let me reread it. Those who envied her reputation loved her songs. I believe we now need half moonstones again. Again, we just need half moonstones to get our next upgrade tier. Well, let's go back and heal. I don't love being at 0 potions going forward. And since we're just going in a straight line, we can avoid the dancer puppets. Close to a level. I think we'll be able to do a level before we fight the boss, since we'll need to kill some enemies. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just doing my thing. Alright. Okay, we had a Trinity key for this one. That's nice. They pass through the door. It's time to understand the true meaning of the 3 pillars. What are the 3 pillars? I don't know. I hope we'll learn more in the next game. I assume that passing through the door is the process of becoming immortal. Performance of the day. The greatest singer in Krat has arrived. It's a shame she can't sing because her tongue was cut out. Yuck, yuck. Although that wasn't... Interestingly, for our Licino, he doesn't seem to have literally cut out her tongue. He just gave her the petrification disease. Well, that's a quartz, and we'll take that radiation converter, because the King of Puppets does enjoy his fire damage. And that's quite a lot of fire resistance increase, so we'll take that. Thankfully, that didn't increase our weight at all. We do now have 2 quartz, so it'll be probably a good idea to go spend them before we fight the King of Puppets. For now, though, I believe we get a shop upgrade box through here. Just gotta deal with the nonsense of puppets dropping all around us, right? Or am I misremembering? Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, Puppet String. You're especially effective on puppets who have pad strings. Yes, the Incredible Vanini Collection, which should maybe let us get more... Oh yeah, and I think I always miss there's like a ladder or something in here? Is that correct? Or is that somewhere else? I think it may be somewhere else. I think we may be able to get more grindstones with the next Vanini tier. Or maybe it's... we just get better shirts. Liners. Okay. Yes, I am getting lost, but I will find my way back. Now, if you're not careful here, you can end up fighting, I believe, a big spider and one of these Popeye dancer puppets. I don't know how easy it is with heavier weapons, but with the Rapier you can stun lock these guys if you get the drop on them. If you have enough stamina. Generally not that difficult. I'm just having more trouble with them than usual today. Alright, was there anything through here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's not get disrupted by you. Okay. I can deal with this. I just got reset disruption a little bit. Okay, I was able to... Can I keep you... Yes, I was able to keep you... If not stun locked, was able to keep you locked to some degree. Well, maybe this is the room I was thinking of. Is this also a place where people are going to drop from the ceiling? Notes from an experiment. The test subject's body is better than expected. Its ergo coordination, physical sensitivity, and modification adaptability figures all exceed expectations. Couldn't ask for better results. All that's left is to make a decision. I won't be able to undo my crime. I don't regret it. I've come too far for regret. I'm ready to become a god or a devil. I just hope the owner of the body finds peace through this revenge. Perhaps this prayer is a remnant of my last little bit of humanity. So this is from Geppetto, right? So he hopes that So he's hoping that Romeo finds peace through revenge. But against whom? Because he wants P as Carlo to join him. Is it just against the alchemists? Alright, technique crank I didn't need. Come here, bud. Alright. And if you're joining for the first time, there's going to be spoilers for base game and DLC throughout this. This is not my first time playing game or DLC, but it'll be my first time playing the DLC on the hardest difficulty. Since the one difficulty level down is about equivalent to the base difficulty of the base game. But I'm gonna try it harder this time. Here's your box.
Master Vanini, carefully with it you have returned to us what was stolen. The House of Vanini always at the House of Vanini.
Alright, what do you have for me, good sir? An acid grindstone, that'll be helpful. I mean, and temporarily increases guard performance. This is not the perfect parry grindstone. I kind of don't really understand what the Indomitable Grindstone is for. We do have the Carcass Butcher's Amulet now, and we'll be able to get the Reinforced Liners. And the King of Puppets is most dangerous when he's using slashes, so let's boost that up. Just double check with Eugenie that we can't update our weapon at all. Nope, we need a half moonstone. Do we have a new record to listen to? Nope. But we do have some quartz to shove in our P organ. So let's get that taken care of and then go fight the King of Puppets. Alright, so we were in the middle of getting additional pulse cell. What do we have available to us at this third tier? None of that's gonna help us. Enhancing charge stagger attack is probably what we're gonna go for. because phase 3 wasn't really doing anything for us. So we wanted to go to phase 4 right away, right? Fable slots is probably what we're going to... This is a really... Everything in phase 4 is really good, and we're going to want it. Thankfully, we'll have plenty of quartz as the game goes on, but... I've never really been able to figure out exactly how good this perfect guard causing stiffness ability is. Sometimes it seems to break enemy combos, sometimes it doesn't. And generally the enemies where it does break the combo are the ones that were not that difficult to kill anyway. But I think it's essentially just like an unlocking basic feature that we have to focus on. Alright, what about tier 4 though? What do we have available? Enhanced Fable Art Attack, that's pretty good, but we're not super relying on it since we have that amulet for now. Lower durability consumption will be good later. Perfect guard regain recovery. Yeah, we have to take that. Auto pulse charge when discharged. That's another basic feature that we just kind of need. So we can play more defensively against some harder enemies. And also, just during overworld exploration, occasionally get an additional potion. Alright, how much do we need to level up? Quite a lot. We need to hit like 6,000. Let's talk to you and see what we can sell. Let's see, Gemini's emergency protection, useless. Iron protection, useless. Fable catalysts are not useless. We can sell you. We can sell you. Definitely not going to sell shot puts. Actually, we should go buy more shot puts. That's going to be more important. Alright, but we can sell the bone cutting saw blade, the dancer's curved sword, and the exploding pickaxe. So let's go buy more shot puts. Hello, Iris O. Smith. My game is going well. I'm finding that I'm having more trouble than usual perfect pairing, and I wonder if that's just because this is my first playthrough where I'm streaming and have some focus pulled away. I've also been having some weird input issues. Initially I was getting doubled up inputs, and so I switched from just Steam input to DS4. I'm wondering if I have a little bit of latency there, but I'm just gonna blame it on my lack of focus. We're just about to fight the King of Puppets. I play other Souls-like games. I like action RPGs like Titan Quest and Path of Exile. Lies of P is my comfort game just because it's honestly pretty easy. I usually can just chill and do well at it and not feel like I'm beating my head against the wall. And how about yourself? Are there any games that you like playing?
Of course.
Alright, give me some shot puts, good sir. Alright, and I'll want to... Okay, I already have Electric Blitz on my sword. Hello, my brother. It is doing. And how are you doing? I'm about to fight the King of Puppets and probably get my puppet butt kicked. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I am sure that I do got this. After the clown puppet, this will be a piece of cake. Yeah. Romeo had a lot of time to plan this. You think if he spent all of this effort on this play, on just taking out the alchemists, he would have already succeeded? Yeah, I think Lies of P is my favorite game. I think I would have previously said Path of Exile was my favorite, but all of the nonsense with, in my opinion, how poorly they've been handling the pacing of Path of Exile 2 after I was hyped for it for many years made me lose quite a lot of the hype I had for the entire company and franchise, and I'll get back to it at some point, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. That's cool you're from England. I used to work with and for a lady from England. A couple people from England, actually. I'm from New England, actually, as is Sensei Milo. Poor Romeo. He just wanted a friend. It's too bad that in New Game Plus, when you can understand what the puppet bosses are saying, you can't choose to, you know, any other option for interacting with Romeo. Poor guy. Alright. I don't like this first phase, it's so annoying. Not bad. Why am I not getting any, at least block guard regain? I mean, obviously it's because I'm apparently blocking too late, but I'm wondering why that would be. Unless these are multi-hit moves and I just wasn't realizing it. Alright, we'll try again. What I do besides streaming, currently I am a tutor for the local school district, and I also do freelance book editing. I've done a lot of stuff in the past. When I mentioned I was working for a lady from England, I was working in a production kitchen that makes jam. Oh yeah, please do suggest something. Don't have any attractive and stronger identity which attracts viewers. Can you show me some examples? I'll take, sure, I'm happy to take suggestions. Okay, so I can clearly, sometimes perfect parry you. So it is really just a skill issue, I think. There we go. Just need to hit earlier than I think I need to. Honestly, maybe I should just be using my electric blitz on this phase, because I feel like the second phase is honestly easier to deal with. Okay, come on, buddy. No! My final hit didn't actually hit you. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna hit you up on Discord, but thank you. And we'll just, you know, hope that you're actually being sincere instead of just trying to get me as a client. You'll pardon the cynicism, but thanks for chatting regardless. And then suddenly Gino. Let's go. I don't know why he exploded, though. That does seem like counterproductive to what he's trying to do. One would think he wants to make me explode, not him. Alright, I did just pick up... Yeah, that's better. Come on, buddy. Whoop. And I believe he's using one of... essentially an Arlecchino weapon. Well, that didn't work, but it's okay. Alright, let's try the Electric Blitz on the first phase next time. I think it's gonna be more helpful than on the second. Let's just sanity check my equipment. I have the radiation converter. I've got the anti-puppet racism amulet. I've got the Fable Art damage amulet, and I've got higher stamina recharge. I think I've got everything that I need to. Yeah, I really just need to be hitting earlier than I think I need to. Goodness, though. Okay. Rip Bozo. Oh, come on, don't. You're a tough boy, though. Thankfully, you don't have much in the way of defense. That attack, whenever, in games like this, when somebody starts charging, just following them is your best option. I have found, both here and in Sekiro with the big ol' horseback man. And the bull, honestly. But that worked well using the Electric Blitz against the first phase, certainly. Right. Oh, that was my bad. I got greedy. Buddy. deserved that. Come on, buddy. Oh, I deserve that too. Oh, come on. I have shot puts. I don't know I didn't just shot put you immediately. Oh, oh. Come on. I gotta say, Romeo, I don't know your attacks very well. Because you always, in previous playthroughs, have usually died before I actually need to pay attention to you. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. Boom. Crap. Come on, don't kill me before I can regenerate. Alright, we got this. Do we got this? Oh. Haha! Shot put wins again. Best item in the game. Alright, it is clown time.
Incredible! You defeated the king! I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? There's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
You'll love to see it. The best fit in the game. Thank you, my brother. That honestly was, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. Let's get a little bit more stamina now that we're at this point. Papa, no, what are you doing here, Papa?
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me just being out here. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king.
Are you now?
Now that the king is dead, it's tough, but I know where you should go now. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists. Won't you help me? If it will help Antonia and the others.
Alright, so we got a free pulse cell. That's nice. I do gotta say that what's coming up here is my least favorite section of the whole game, I think. It's a maze. I get constantly lost. You go through an entire area basically without a boss.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
Yes, Jimmy, it's weird. I mean, you say you're down and depressed, but you seem to be enjoying the process of murdering the clown in your midst.
With their king dead, they seem lost. And then maybe they're mourning? Whatever's happening. It's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
I think they're fine. Just a little sad, that's all. Good grief. Just chill for like 5 seconds. At least I got a little chunk of ergo from you. Alright, there's some annoying dogs in this courtyard, right? What the dog doing is getting stun locked. Are there any collectibles that I missed that I should pick up? There's one back there. Oh, what's up here? Is literally nothing, just showing me where I'd be going earlier in the level. Oh, my first playthrough, it took me forever to figure out this was here. The big white arrow didn't necessarily help me. Come on. Right, I should switch to the Carcass Racism Amulet. Nope, that's the Nameless One's amulet. That's a different one. Oh, I don't like you. I appreciate that you give me one in a pretty controlled environment, though, to show me how dangerous they are. Alright, so this is so annoying. One of these that you go down just asks you to get a key that you get just by going down one of the others. And then I always, every single time, forget which direction to go once I've gotten all 3 of these unlocked. It is so annoying. There aren't, as far as I'm aware, really any road signs showing which way is which. I guess the one that will eventually unlock has 2 flags on the right of it. Regardless, I think it's down here I need to go to get the key. No, it does not look like it. Right? Yeah. Every time, I swear. But this will be better. All these dumbass shortcuts. If... Oh, hi, person. I probably should have switched to a fire grindstone, right? Star fragment. So yeah, got a key for really no reason. I am going arcading. It's maybe about as soul-crushing as playing an actual arcade game. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can speedrun this. Get through this nonsense segment as quickly as possible. Oh, thank you for knocking me out of the path of potentially the single worst enemy in the game. I don't know. Those little guys are a close second because there are some there's at least one point where it's very likely that killing one of those guys is gonna knock you off a platform in the Abbey. Interesting. I don't think there was any whirring motor sounds with that backstab. Alright, gonna grab you. I assume you're not giving me anything good, right? Oh, that'll be a half moonstone. I think I can get a whole weapon upgrade off just the first one. Alright, so this is just the opposite side of that. Wow, you really suck. Guess what we do to people like you. Shot put. Lucky guess. Alright, so even though you're a big old carcass boy and I don't have fire, you'll still take some. You'll still take some electric blitz. I would love if the game would stop randomly pausing for no reason though. It's freezing. Oh, this thing's gonna kill me. It does have electric blitz though, so I can DPS it if I just, yeah, there we go. Okay, heavier frame, and I'm still, that's a tiny bit of extra defense, and I'm still below the next weight class, so everything's all good. I am so happy that I grabbed that passive charge. Alright, can I open you from this side? Nope. Alright, let's see where we need to go to get that. Gemini's Iron Protection. Alright, I will... Oh, let's sharpen a little bit. I don't necessarily think these are terrible enemies, because they're pretty easy to evade, but they do sure punish you for making stupid mistakes. Again, I'm not really sure what determines how much you get back from a critical, a perilous attack. Because against bosses, it seems like they give you a lot more potion back. Oh, this is... I don't want to fight you, buddy. Okay, you're dead. That is a load off my mind. Goodness. Why Why are there so many of you just hanging around here? Oh. I should have checked to see if I still had arm charge. Alright, now I usually come through here the opposite direction. Feels a little odd to be coming through here backward, I think. Or maybe I don't. Regardless, I guess it's nice to have unlocked some shortcut. Alright, arcade passage key, and then can I buy anything good from you? You do have the pizza cutter. You do have an amulet that may be useful in future. I will take your short supply of cheaper consumables. Alright, now if I go back down here, can I use the arcade key? Yes, I can. However, now I have to deal with you. Alright, now I believe that there is... Oof. I don't think I am built to deal with this. I believe there's quartz through here. Wow, you guys suck. Yeah, let's teleport back to the most recent Stargazer before I die. Excellent. And now let's level up before I lose all that. Alright, now the question is, what direction is the... Yes, I can just go right to the underground spot I was just in through here. I just gotta run past you. Is this the first time I've started to actually learn the layout of stuff down here? One, two, three, four. Gotcha. Alright, now let's try this again. Oh, that's not gonna work. What is the way you're supposed to deal with these guys? So they have their AoE, which is not great. And then they also just have... Maybe I just throw a firebomb at you. And even still, I could not escape it. Oh, crap. And here comes the decay. Oof. Oh, this is not great. However, the corruption effect is, the decay is now gone. Gotta take care of that. Shot put. Gonna wait for you to respawn there and immediately just pop you again. Why does it seem like you are recharging faster, Pulsel, down here than you were previously? Do you recharge faster when there's more enemies around you, maybe? All that for a Spear of Honor. Maybe it really is just dragging these guys with the puppet string is the best way to deal with them. Alright, now there's one more passageway I've not gone down here. That must be the way forward. That is dealing with you. Is this another shortcut that I'll unlock here? Yeah. Then this cool little set piece, the guy just kind of growing onto the wall. And then we'll get the wine item through here that we can give to that lady back in the previous area and complete her quest. The quest that I have always previously missed because I never realized you needed to talk to her in the first place, and I've always wondered, who exactly do I give this wine to? But for now, we get to deal with the jester puppet. Oof. Well, I'm gonna lead you over here and hope that you just pop these open pretty quickly. Because I am in no shape to deal with you right now. Okay. Alright, the electric blitz is on you, so the enemies should hurt you. Okay, and now I just gotta kill you rascals. I can do that! Now, are you holding anything of interest in your cells? A resistance ampule. And then the lab.
Is it the old woman of the venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got.
Leah also likes it, but unfortunately we don't have the option to give it to her if we save it. Oh, you're gonna do it like that, are ya? Goodness, you're not gonna give me a chance to react? It's not very kind of you.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over. Can you hear me? Really? Evviva, actually worked. I can't believe you can transmit your voice to me. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. Somehow someone survived. Yeah.
So we're going to the Grand Exhibition because someone was like, hey, I am in the Grand Exhibition. Please come, like, rescue me or something. And I guess that was Belle? Or is it supposed to be Simon Manus, who's just luring us there?
The Grand Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future.
And just like that, back to puppets.
To showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in craft. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Very dramatic, Jiminy. Thankfully, they threw us a nice little collectible on the ground so we'd know where to go. Yet more crescent moonstones. I guess. Whoa, I didn't notice you there, buddy. I guess if we were upgrading like 3 or 4 different weapons at a time, this would be an acceptable number of crescent stones. Like at a certain point, you just get the ability to buy them in unlimited quantities. It's relatively speaking not that long after here. Is there a collectible back here? Alright, now I'm gonna fight you because you're there, but I don't think you give much that's useful. Die for me, son. Alright. You are rinsed. Oh, it was a defense item. That would make me slightly heavy, though. That's a lot of extra weight. Goodness. So I guess we know what our next few levels are going into. This remains one of my least favorite areas since it's apparently the arcade and the Grand Exchange, Grand Exhibition, whatever, are all really part of the same chunk of story. At least this part is considerably less maze-like. Let's see how fast we can get to Victor. Just gonna have to chew our way through some alchemists and some puppets. Alright, leveling up time. Capacity leveling time. Now let's see, can we equip you? Nope, that will still make us slightly heavy. Over some of the strongest attacks we're going to be dealing with are going to be... Why is the weight so different? Oh, I see, because it's Belford. So yeah, we'll switch to resistance to crushing. We're just gonna run right past all of you all. Alright, now you guys can't really run past you, so we're gonna have to actually deal with you. Oof. Come on, buddy. Oh, I better take care of you first. And you can chase me for quite a while, right, buddy? Oof. That'll do it. Maybe I shouldn't give the big defensive guy the tight corridor that he can use to perfectly block with. There we go. Yeah, out of the arcade, and now dealing with the silliness of the Grand Exhibition. I'm just trying to burn through this as fast as I can, because this is part and parcel of my least favorite part of the game. Give me a crank, is that right? Yeah. I am not going to bother with you, good sir, down there. Yes, this is the UFC wrestler boss, who's, you know, one of the easiest bosses in the game, I think, so I may eat my words, but I think we're fine. Alright, now for the annoyance of people trying to knock you off ledges. See, people like to describe the cathedral from earlier as like Sen's Fortress, but this is the most Sen's Fortress part of the game for me. Oh, see there? I can't believe I just lived. That's unfortunate. So I did not unlock a shortcut to get back up there. Oh well. We'll make it through. I'm not gonna reset and make everybody respawn. I can get up there fine. As long as I don't get unnecessarily tagged by anybody else along the way. And you know what? I even still have my lightning grindstone, so it's all good. I'm actually kind of more than a little surprised that I survived that drop down. So I guess it's not really like Sen's Fortress, because Sense Fortress, when you drop, it either kills you or... Goodness. Where did you come from? Did you really follow me along the floor that entire way? These things have impressive range, I guess. Sense Fortress is either leaving you on the tar floor where you're just going to get immediately murdered by demons, or you just die.
I can't. Please.
Yes, I'll murder Victa for you. It's funny because he's the champion, which is like a synonym for Victor, sort of. And also he's Frankenstein, so he's Victor. It's like wordplay. Come on, buddy. Ow. You know, my electric blitz can still hit you pretty good, so I don't mind. Alright, so now let's very carefully unlock the shortcut. Ideally before these guys can get anything off. Okay, we're good. Well, that should be a lot easier if I embarrassingly die. Very kind of them to have installed in it a lowerable bridge here. Alright, now for one of the most annoying encounters, I believe. I think this is where the enemies wake themselves up, and also there's multiple of these guys up here. Now, these robots... Oh gosh, no. Yeah, I hear you. These guys you can stun lock if you have a full stamina bar, if you have enough damage. I do not think that I have what it takes for that. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I was second guessing myself for no reason. I may just have enough damage at this point. And if I don't, I have nobody to blame but myself, because I am... I definitely can upgrade my weapon at least once at this point. Okay. Well, I feel kind of silly for worrying so much about that encounter. I should have just remembered that hesitation is defeat. Legion caliber, I can... Oh, okay. Once more, puppet strings stay winning. Wait, who just woke up? I'm keeping my eye on all of you. Right. Now our first human boss, or not boss, first human enemies that we're gonna face are through here. I do not have the Murderer's Amulet. The phone is disconnected. Why is the phone disconnected? I'm supposed to get a call from you here. What did I previously miss? Well, somehow, in this playthrough, I think I broke Arlecchino's quest. Well, I got a couple quartz out of it, so it's fine. The DLC has more quartz than you know what to do with anyway. Okay. Gotta be swift with this. Were there any others in here? I cannot remember. This is just a pipe, right? Sharp pipe. Oh yeah, somebody's here. Oh yeah, just gotta... The phone's usually dead on your ends. Interesting. I don't think it's ever been dead before for me. But I've had 2 successful phone calls with him previously. Maybe I just never paying attention. Right, the Saintess of Mercy statue is through here. Which I believe is a free point of humanity once you open it up and just venerate it for the first time. There is a enemy through here. Oh no. I do not have a sharp weapon. Goodness, bud. And he's rinsed. Another Legion caliber. Wow, 2 Legion calibers. Pretty close together. I wonder if I'll be able to get an arm upgrade. And I think that, is this a supply box? Yes. Alright, just gonna sneak on by you guys. Gonna go rest. Gonna go to the hotel so we can get some stuff taken care of. Oh, apparently there's a lot of people to talk to at the hotel. Oh yes, because at the very least we need to have the conversation while listening to Fascination, the best moment of the game. Fascination is one of the few, maybe only, tracks that was just an actual music track. A piece of music from the era of black and white Hollywood. Oh no, I never went back and got the disc. Let's go do that. In fact, let's give this lady her wine also. Singers like Bing Crosby sung Fascination, in fact. But due to the timing of when you get it, you're likely going to be listening to the Valentina explaining to you his feelings for Antonia while listening to it. Alright. Now where was the lady to give the wine to? Oh, hi, sir. There we go.
Ah, lovely wee. Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red. Thank you, young one. This.
Ah, the Vanini commemorative coin. Which I think we just get a little reward from Pulcinella for. Alright, then the Opera House. You get the record. I think this is the right way, right? Judging by the, trail of blood. Yes, we'll kill you while we're here. Don't horse kick me, you dumb spider lady. Don't... How dare you? Oh no, there's a close enough spider lady that you all still have your strings. But you know the difference between you and me? There are no strings on me. Wrong direction.
Oh, there's another record.
Not gonna comment on the lady just lying Family Guy posed on the ground. Just, oh look, another record. Alright, well, I'm gonna go use the restroom and I'll be right back. We're back. A Dinosaur's Tale by Universal Studios. And now we can put on our... This is only our second record for this playthrough because I believe I've missed several.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly, instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have. To be sure, I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
We will show you the wedding ring. which, as far as we know, did not come from a puppet who loved a human,
with a wedding
but the
ring
other
as
way
its
around.
symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for hanging out this morning. I hope you have a good rest of your Friday.
No matter what fate brings us, serving welcome. This I shall.
All right,
No
now
matter
let's
what fate
see.
brings us, I will be serving her welcome.
Such good music. What can we buy? We can buy some quartz. We can buy a Legion caliber. And yeah, just like that, we can buy infinite crescent moonstones. Yeah, this is an underrated music track because everybody's favorite seems to be Feel, which is the one that we missed.
I know my way around a weapon.
I had a knife. I always will.
Antonia's condition. I knew it would come to this. We're all safe. Me as well.
And another beautiful conversation that we have while this music is playing.
Oh, when you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait?
This is another of those weird choices. Why would anybody choose There Is Nothing Left? It's not even a matter of, like, that's not even the honest choice, right?
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krot knows the story. All because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else. But this is strange. I do not recall who exactly was that someone.
I'm not even sure that I know who that's supposed to be, who loved the story of Pinocchio that exists in this world more than anyone else. Like, you know, enough that all of crap would love the story also. Alright, can buy the Burnt White King's Ergo to give Legion Arms ability tier +1. If we were to equip that, that would give additional damage scaling at least on the string arm. Oh, and we have at least one quartz, so let's take care of that too. We've got the one.
Si vous avez une longue journée, te souviens-tu de moi souffrant? Tu reviendras un jour, Écoute-moi.
Yeah, charging more arm when we defeat an enemy is extremely useful, so we'll take that. Then we'll see if we can gain another leveling capacity. We have a lot of ergo fragments, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, yeah, and the Dorian Gray Pinocchio painting has... We do not have enough, I don't think. Has started to grow its nose. And I believe that I've read that our shadow has a nose shadow that grows if you hit it from the right angle. I think that's probably pretty hard to do. Oh well. Alright. Killing Victor time. I want to switch our grinder to acid for him, since I believe he is weak to it. Hopefully. I think he's counted as a human. We're not going to get any value out of the Puppet Destroyer's Amulet, but is there anything else we could equip? We could get a tiny bit more damage. Could reduce weapon durability consumption. Yeah, let's get the Technique Amulet for now. Just a little bit of damage will be helpful. Oh yeah, and we need to talk to
At the House of Anine.
Pulcinella about the coin. What? Half Moonstone. Not going to be enough to upgrade to the next tier though, right? Yeah, we need one more. But that'll let us get another damage tier a little early, I guess. Assuming that it's not like by the time we get the next half moon we're getting so many of them that it truly doesn't matter that we got this one now. Potentially though, if we had multiple weapons, this would be enough to get a second weapon up to that next damage tier. Okay. Always wondered why this shortcut's here. You never really need to go back outside, right? Alright, boys, don't mind me. Really, please don't. It will be really annoying if you do mind me. Alright, what do I have equipped here? Can I equip the next? Oh, I can equip the next tier. Excellent. Alright, I do have the strike damage blocking one. Alright, let us go.
Welcome to my grave.
It's even got the little UFC sparklers.
I am Victor, the champion.
Seems like that grading is a pretty terrible surface to be doing fighting on.
Open your eyes. The new world.
Alright, are you gonna give me a moment to, Okay, yeah, you let me apply it, that's good. Oh no, you grabbed me. Bro. It's not that serious. Good grief, bud. You don't have to dodge everything I do. Oh well. I can still hit you with this. Alright, now you're the first boss who, I thought punches down in front of him. Okay, and then you reset your position for some reason here. This is only really like a 0.5 phase change. It's like, it seems like you're gonna do an actual phase 2 at the end of this fight, and then you get murdered. But for now, you just kind of bane out. And you become a little bit more predictable, I think.
The new world belongs to us.
Goodness.
You're so weak. Nowhere.
Yes, you think you said that already. Oh yeah, I should have realized you were gonna grab me there. It's okay though. I probably should have equipped some damage consumables, right? Oof. Oops. Oh well. Let's try again. This time we'll equip some damage consumables. Let's see, what do I have a decent number of? Not much. Throwing cells are fine, right? Actually, these might be helpful. Let's give that a shot. Not that I'm like super worried, honestly. You're was having less trouble with you than I was with the King of Puppets, but it's annoying to get very close to the end and just make a couple mismanagement mistakes and then just lose for no good reason aside from my own carelessness. Oops. Oh well. I hit the wrong button, and that's okay.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
Holy bud. Alright, so you at least have the effect on you. goodness. I am not doing well with this one. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll hit you with this. Try to get you on the perfect parry on this. Didn't work. It's okay though. Come on, buddy. Come on. Nope. All right, we'll try again. We'll get it the third time. Surely that failure was due to me accidentally slapping the potion before I even got in there. Why is it that some of the least sophisticated looking puppets that we've seen are the puppets of the future? Are they just the literal old generations of puppets that were declared puppets of the future because they came proclaiming the much better puppets that would come later? Which was like, hey, look at these big old things here. These robots
Fight to the followers of the truth!
that have some autonomy to them. Or is it because they were able to build Krat into, in 30 years, into what it became now? I do wish I had a bit of a longer range to deal with you. Let's loop up here.
You're so weak! So unfit!
Good grief, bud. Maybe I don't have this fight as well as I thought I did. I do just feel like my lock timings are still off. Okay, I will take that though.
The new world belongs to us!
Let's get out of the way there. Oof. Wow. Alright, I think I'm going to be done for today. I'll let the moveset simmer in the back of my mind, and we'll come back and probably beat him first try next time. So thank you for joining today. It's been enjoyable to continue to go through Lies of P. We're almost into a more fun section.